Perhaps the transatlantic link historically was one of the most important events of the 20th century. And in the 21st century, it seems to me, it's no less important. In fact, it may be more so. And let me explain why I say that. The transatlantic link brings together two peoples, North America and Europe, both Eastern and Western Europe now, together in a way that is really unprecedented historically. Number one. Number two, the link and NATO's participation in that link gives rise to the theory or to the supposition that only NATO, if you think about it, if one thinks about it, only NATO has both the political and international blanket of respectability, but it also is the only truly international organization that has the ability and the wherewithal to back up what needs to be done and to do what needs to be done militarily now throughout the world. The threat to the transatlantic alliance is a threat to humanity in one sense of the word. And so NATO and that link become inseparable in terms of our collective security against non-state actors from other parts of the world, as well as the recent Russian belligerency in Ukraine. So when one puts this century together and what lies ahead of all of us, the collective security of the transatlantic alliance, as represented by NATO, is truly a security feature for the entire planet. Today, with the advent of the internet and with so-called globalization, there are many young people in North America and perhaps Europe that don't fully appreciate either one, the historical significance of the transatlantic alliance, or two, what it means to them in their future. The transatlantic alliance for the future and for the children of North America and Europe is no less important than it was to their forebears, in that it represents this security feature that these young people will have to negotiate, and there's no other way to bridge the gap between security of our both our sides of the Atlantic, North America and Europe, better than this security issue. Economically, we both are dependent on one another, transatlantic alliances, trade agreements. We also have, as one might theorize, a uniqueness in this world, in that no two groups of people in two different areas of the world separated by an ocean have more in common from the standpoint of values and from the standpoint of aspirations for the future than North America and Europe. That's unique, and I hope the young people will be taught the uniqueness of this phenomenon that has served both sides of the Atlantic so well in my generation, and hopefully will continue to do so in theirs as they grasp the impact of what it means to their future.